once you like a girl, you go against everything you have thought. Bro, it's the history of man.
Yes.
It's that gut feeling. It's that tingling feeling that says, I like her. And you know what you know. And you know it's logical. Yep. But you go against logic.
Yep. You're completely correct. You're completely correct. I'm not saying it's easy, right? The right choice, the right path in life is not often the easy choice. I'll make something very clear now. I've had women who I actually genuinely enjoyed the company of, who I was head over heels in love with, who I missed with all my heart when I told them to get fucked. But I still told them to get the fuck out, and I never messaged them again. You have to be a man about it.
How do you keep that discipline?
Because you have to be a man about certain things in life, right? And unfortunately, in the dating sphere we now live in the world today, man, you gotta have boundaries as a man because they'll fucking mess you up. What was Trump's book, Art of the Deal? If you read Art of the Deal by Trump, he says, if you're not prepared to walk away from the table, you don't have a negotiating position.
But he's talking about deals in business.
It's the same thing. If you're with a woman and you're not prepared to leave her for X behavior, you don't have a negotiating position. And I'm not saying it's easy. I'm saying, look, what you have to do is, you just argue with the bitch. You leave her apartment. You're sitting in the car. She just pissed you off. You've tried to be the good guy.
You haven't done that, Andrew. Stop it.
Bro, you're sitting there and you start the car up and you just have to go fuck another one, my friend.
No, Andrew.
That's what you got. There's nothing else to do. No. If I was fucking some hoe and she was acting a hoe and she was acting up, my boys around me wouldn't even fucking allow this shit to go down. They'd be like, what the fuck? My boy said you're a hoe. My boy said you're a hoe. I already know you're a bit of a hoe. So it is what it is. Like, I'll still fuck you, but I'm not going to allow myself to fall in love.
Have you fell in love with a hoe before?
Have I fallen? Okay, so
I feel like we all have to.
We all have. We've all fallen in love with a hoe before. But I want to make this point, the point I made earlier. There's women who I've fallen completely head over heels in love with. I told her ass not to do something. She still did it. I told her to fuck herself, hoping she would fucking bend. She didn't bend. She ran off to the club to be a hoe.
So she stood her ground. She stood her ground.
And I had to eat that loss. And I stood my ground. But let me tell you something, my friend. In my life now, I go through a breakup a week. Bro, I got so many of them. There's probably one breaking up with me watching this shit right now. And the conversations I'm having with you, the things I'd be saying, these are only conversations I'd have with a girl who I'd been with a while and I was serious about and was receptive and respected me and listened to me. The truth is, I think the biggest mistake men make in the world today is they ignore the warning signs in front of them. If I go out tonight in Miami and I meet a hoe and I know she's a hoe, I'll fuck her. But I'm going to get confused about what she is. I ain't here trying to save nobody. Some women aren't just hoes. Some women are lost to the system. Some women have been programmed. They've been programmed. What you do with them is you do with them exactly what they're good for. You fuck them for fun after a club and you don't talk to them again. If a hoe's a hoe and she's always been a hoe and you meet her and she basically tells you she's a hoe and then you bang her and you fall in love with her, whose fault's that?
Okay, that's yours. Because you turn a hoe into a housewife.
That's stupid, right? That's just dumb. But the reason men do this is because they don't have as much access to sexuality as they want, right? But if you had a bunch of choices, you ain't going to be sticking with a hoe.
Okay,